for commerce student, calculator is very essential, and I recommend it to my student. You can purchase this calculator, okay, of brand Casio MJ12ECB, okay, for your study purpose or other related purpose. Yes, and I think it will get very convenient. Okay. Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Hope you are liking my classes. We have completed Unit 1 from HSEC second year business studies, Unit 2 principles of management, planning we have completed, organizing we have completed, and we are continuing with stuffing. Okay, if you are new viewers, then first subscribe my channel, press the bell icon, and enjoy my classes. In this video, we have brought another topic from stuffing. Okay, earlier what we have done meaning of stuffing, importance of stuffing, difference between what we can say recruitment and selection we have done. Okay, today we shall do another topic. The name of the topic is selection process. Yes, selection process is one of the important questions for your exam, so don't miss the video. Watch the video till the end. Okay, selection process. Before going to the selection process, we need to understand what is selection. Selection means selecting the best candidate out of all the applicant. In recruitment, will be invite applicant. Now it's time to select. Now the question is, how do we select? Selection is a tough job. So in an organization, what they have done, they have designed a process so that the best selection mechanism can be made or best candidate can be selected. So we will do the selection process. Selection process given with certain steps. Okay, these steps are: number 1, preliminary screening; number 2, selection test; number 3, employment interview; number 4, reference and background checking; number 5, selection decision; number 6, medical examination; number 7, job offer; and last one is contract of employment. Okay, now these are the 8 steps connecting with selection process. Number 1 is what? Preliminary screening. Okay, it is the first step of selection process where what does the selector do? They do some preliminary work. Preliminary work means candidate has applied. Now their application were being scrutinized. Whether those applications were come as per the advertisement or not. Whether the applicant have followed the guidelines of the advertisement or not. Yes, or someone has what? Some misinterpreted in their application in age or qualification. Okay, so in order to match the advertisement and application from, preliminary screening is being done, and under preliminary screening, those incomplete form, invalid forms were being rejected. This is the first step of selection process, preliminary screening. Okay, number 2 is what? Selection test. After completing the preliminary screening, remaining forms were set for what? Selection. For this reason, what the selector do? They conduct a test or examination to make the next level. For this reason, selection test may be conducted. This test may be a written test or in a formal manner. Some tests are conducted connecting with intelligence test, aptitude test, reasoning test, personality test, idea test, interest test. These tests are done, and it is the second step of selection process. Okay, the applicant have to come, they have to give an examination, and from that those candidates who clear this step will move to the next step. Next step is the third step is what? Employment interview. Yes, the third step of employment interview means what? It is a face-to-face interaction between the selector and the applicant or candidate. They face-to-face interact. They ask various questions regarding the applicant, what we can say, personality, their attitude, their intention towards the job. Yes, until and unless a person do not physically interact, that it is not possible to detect that whether that particular person have cleared that second level or not. For this reason, whether that application have the real existence or not, face-to-face interaction is being done. A panel is there and one by one applicant come and they have to interact with the panel. Okay, this is the third level employment interview. Okay. After those candidates who surpass this employment interview, they go for reference and background checking. That is point number 4. Reference and background checking. Yes, reference checking is basically important because those candidates who have qualified the third level, now their background has to be checked. Whether they are belonging to citizens of India or not, whether their intention is good or not, whether they do not have any police record or not. For these verification, a background checking is being done. For this reason, the interviewer, what they do, they go from reputed people. They take the, what we can say, opinion of some reputed people or some ex-employee of the organization, whether that candidate, that some senior person know or not, whether some ex-employee knows or not, or whether, what we can say, they come from some political background, also some needy people are there. Yes, and they take back, what we can say, reference some political issue or not. For this reason, background and reference check is been done. Means what? In this process, the selector, what they do, they consider the opinion of some other renowned person. That is the meaning of reference and background checking. Yes. Background checking is very much essential because if some candidate has a criminal record, if he is appointed, he might do some other more criminal work. For those candidates, the company will not take the risk. Police verification is also done under what? Reference and background checking. Yes. Next point is number 5, selection decision. Under this step, what they do, the selector take the decision who candidate will be selected for that job. Yes, that selected list is being prepared along with some, what we can say, first list, second list. Yes, if some do not hold the job, then from person next list they will invite it. Okay, for this reason that list is done and that is the selection decision is made by the selector. Next is what? Medical examination. Yes, after preparing the selection selection decision, what the selector do, they do medical test of every candidate. Yes, it is very much essential because in medical test, physical health is been examined, whether that candidate health position is good, whether he is suffering for any uncurable disease. If that person is being selected or offered the job, that company automatically go for what? Liability. Yes or no? Company don't take risk in that stage. For this reason, medical examination is being done. In many conditions, in suppose in army, medical test, height is being tested, their chest is being measured. Yes, their stamina is being measured. Yes, their eyesight is being measured. Yes, their what we can say, their other skills of sense organ is also measured, and this is very much essential. Medical examine, those candidates who surpass the medical examination get a clean sheet for getting the appointment. Yes, that is medical examination. Next step is what? Job offer. Now after completing the medical examination, those candidates were passed the medical test, then those candidates are job is offered. Job offered means what? Appointment letter is provided to those candidates. Yes, and they are asked to join within a quick time. Okay, that we say joining application is been accepted within that time period. Yes, that is job offer, giving the person the appointment letter. Yes, now come to the last stage, contract of employment. Yes, contract of employment means agreement between the organization and the newly selected employee about their tenure, for how many years they have been selected. Yes, what will be their salary package, what will be their working hours, what regulation they need to follow regarding doing their job, joining the organization. Yes, regarding leave and all, everything is being done under the step of contract of employment. Yes, next, then the employee can join in the new job. This is all about the selection process. 8 steps were there. Number 1, preliminary screening, first step. Yes. Number 2 is selection test. Some examination is being conducted. Employment interview, face-to-face interaction between the selector and the candidate. Next is reference check. Police background is checked. Their identity, citizenship is checked. Yes. Next is selection decision. Prepare the list those who are probable of getting the job. Next is medical examination is conducted. Yes. Whether the candidate is fit for the job, connecting health sector also. Next is job is offered, appointment letter is provided, and last one is contract of employment, agreement of doing the job. Okay, this is the selection process. Hope you have understood. If any doubt, you can comment in my comment box. Stay tuned with my channel. Thank you.